welcome to the stream. I'm realizing this is a bit too high. I don't know how high up to put the camera because I am wearing my, I don't know if I like this, I'm wearing my grad heels right now so that I can just like practice like being in them. But more importantly, I'm gonna practice doing my makeup for the actual day. So right now this is my greasy face after work, and I'm gonna try to just mostly test out like the eye products that I'm gonna do and what look that I want. And I'm gonna touch up the face just a little bit here since, you know, we're on this stream. And I'll also try on the grad dresses as well, just to see like the full look also. So I'm gonna go in and just touch up with a little bit of foundation. And as you can see, I do get quite oily during the day. R.I.P. So we're just gonna go in with a little bit, I might need more, liquid foundation just to touch this up a little bit. I also have recently started using blush, and I don't know if I'm gonna wear blush on the day of. I guess I may as well. It's better to have more makeup than less, I suppose, right? Especially for photos. But I technically graduated in December because the program I was in was only a year and a half. So I'm just going back for the big ceremony, so it's kind of a weird feeling. But I'm just gonna practice the eye look that I'm gonna do, but just touching up the face a little bit. I also took off part of my eyebrows, so because I will have to put those back. But just kind of touching up what I had on my face from my work day, which I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more touch up. I feel like I'm gonna try to keep my look like pretty natural, just because, I don't know, for me, like I don't want to look super crazy like at my graduation. It also is super early in the morning, so my graduation's at 8:30 a.m. and I have to be there at like 7:30. So I don't know. I don't want to sit and do my makeup for 2 hours in the morning. Like, I'm probably gonna like budget myself like an hour and a half and like a half hour of like transit time to get to the campus. It's gonna be insane, but I am just gonna try to keep it a little bit more natural. I just think that's better for graduation. Like, I feel like for graduation photos, you really want it to be timeless. Like, I know, like when I was picking out my graduation dresses, a lot of like the TikToks that I was watching, girls are like, I really want it to be like a timeless look, because you want to look back on these photos and you're not like, oh, that was like a trendy dress that was like only cool in like 2022. So I don't know, I feel like I want like timeless makeup as well to go with like the more timeless dress. All right, I think that's like sufficiently like touch up for the base layer. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder just so that we can kind of see the look here. Just touch this up a little bit. I did use a different bronzer today and I don't remember if I liked it or not, so I'm gonna go back in with it and see. But I am touching up my face, a little bit of my neck with the L'Oreal Infallible powder. I'm basically just doing the makeup that I did for today, but I am redoing it so that I can see what look I want. So I normally use the, where is she? I normally use the NARS bronzer, but today I went in with the Physicians Formula Matte Minoy Butter Bronzer instead. As you can see, it's also one of my favorite bronzers because it's quite a bit used. But this one I think has a little bit more of a warmer look, and I feel like I want a little bit more of like a warmer bronze on my graduation. And I put this on my face earlier before work, and I don't remember if I liked it or not. So I'm gonna take a look at it again and see if I do in fact like it. I'm just putting it on my cheeks a little bit here. I'm also trying to blend like what was already on my face back into my face. Just putting it like under my cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, and then also beneath my chin, just to give my face a little bit more dimension, just so I look less like I have a big circular face, which I do have, so just faking a little bit. I guess I should be packing packing these products also as I am using them. Oh well. So I'm gonna try to go in with a little bit of blush. Just, that was a lot of blush on my cheeks. Just blend it out here. I do feel like this warms up my face a little bit, so I think I might go for the blush. I'm definitely gonna need like a less heavy hand when I do it though, because I feel like my cheek is just like really pink now, but I guess that's kind of the look for blush. I don't know. It does provide like a nice glow, so I might go with it. A little bit more of like a natural flush. So I guess it gives me like a healthy look. I feel like is what the blush does. I'm just going in with a little bit of highlighter, just touching this up. And I am using my typical highlighter that I do use. It is the Ofra highlighter. I love it because it is super glowy. So I just put like a little bit on and you can already see that glow. And I do a little bit on the tip of my nose also. All right, beautiful. And now, okay, I'm gonna touch up my eyebrows a little bit because I took them off when I fixed the foundation, but I'm gonna go in with the eye look after this, and that's really what I want to do. I just want to test out my eye look and see kind of what I want it to be for the day. I know I want it to be like more natural, and I'm gonna go in with my most natural palette and just see, because I think that's gonna work. It is the palette that I used when we took our professional headshots at work, and I think they came out really nice, so I'll probably try to use that palette. It's also, I think, one of my most expensive ones, so I don't know, maybe that's like a good look. All right, just trying to touch up my brows here that I took off when I put on my foundation touch up. I really wish my makeup lasted longer on my face, but it doesn't. So now we are going to do the eye look. I'm gonna see what I want to do here. I'm gonna go in with my eyelash primer, the KVD Shake Primer. Remember to shake it. I don't know if you have to shake it. I feel like it's called the Shake Primer, so I feel like I kind of need to shake it, but I don't know if that's like 100% necessary. No, I'm just putting this all over the lid. I've mentioned this in previous makeup videos, but this is definitely my favorite eyeshadow primer and like eye primer because it's clear, like it's like a clear water. It goes on clear, so I like it. Just because I don't have to worry about blending it out or anything. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Natasha Denona mini palette, and I don't know if I want to do like an outside edge color. I guess we'll try it, and if it's too much, then I'll remember that for my actual graduation, that I don't want to do that. But I'm gonna go in and just kind of do the outer portion of my eye and just windshield wiper it over. I'm trying to remember what I did for my graduation photos that I took. What I did. But if anything, I think just this and like a little shimmer could be the look. Because I am going to try to wear false lashes. So I don't want to do too much. Because this already, I feel like, I'm bringing it so the lighting's a little bit better. But just already, I feel like it is like making a statement. So it's not bad. But just going in here with a little bit more eyeshadow. All right, bring it back to where we were. I'm also probably gonna curl my hair for this also. So I'm gonna wash my hair tonight so that I'm ready for my graduation on Friday. But I do think even if I just did like this one eyeshadow color, like this would be good. But I feel like I do want like a little bit more. I don't know, maybe I'll do this. So I technically have 2 graduations. So I have like a ceremony in the morning, and then I have one in the evening. So I have one at like 8:30 in the morning, and then I have one at like 6:30 at night. So maybe for the evening one, I'll want to do like a little bit more makeup. I don't know. That's the one where they're actually gonna take like my photo, like shaking the dean's hand or whatever, and like getting handed my little diploma cover. So I don't know, maybe I don't want to be looking too crazy in those. But I'm just putting a little bit of this same color that I just put on. I'm putting this under my eye. And let's just try it. Let me just try to do like this little like bolder color on the outside part of my lid. I'm kind of afraid. I'm gonna try to go in just really lightly here, just so it's not too crazy. So I just want like a little more dimension, but I don't want it to look too heavy. So I'm really trying to go for like a little bit more natural, just like timeless look. I also will be doing this at like 6 a.m. so I don't want to try to do anything too complex. I think that's good. Like I think it makes like a little bit more of a statement, like adds a little bit more dimension, but it's nothing crazy. So I do like that. I just have to make sure like I'm going in with like a really light hand, and then just drag this color under the eye a little bit here. Just really light, because this color could definitely be like very intense, but I think just like with a very light hand and just blending it out nicely, like I think this is it. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I feel like my eyeshadows always come out better looking on this side than on this side, so we'll see. My eyes are also very different shapes, so that does make things a little bit harder. I'm already not liking it on this eye, so that's a bummer. Okay, I don't know why it did not blend out as well on this side. It looks really good on this side. This side, it does not look as good. Maybe I just need to take some of this product off. Alright, I'm gonna try to blend this out a little bit here, because this looks, I don't know, looks intense on this eye compared to the other one, which is annoying because I really like what this eye looks like. I think I probably should have gone in with less products. Now I'm adding more to this eye, which I don't really know if I need. But just trying to even it out here. If I go back in with my fluffy blending brush and I just blend it a bit, that might help. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. I still like so much more what this eye looks like, but it's good right there. Go in with more color. Afraid. Okay. It's not bad. I think it, like if I use a very light hand, I think that will work. So I need to put this color under the eye here. All right, I'm gonna go in with, I think probably, I might go in and do some of my highlighters so that it really all has one cohesive look, but for now I'm gonna go in with this shimmer. Oh, I could do this on the lid. I could do the highlighter on like the inner corner, but I do really like the way that this shimmer looks, so this might be fine. I feel like I just look really shiny right now, which I don't love. So I'm trying to make sure I'm using like a really gentle hand with the shimmer so I don't get too much shimmer all over the place. This eyeshadow is pretty good with fallout. Like I don't know if it's because it's not like super shimmery, but I don't notice that there's like a lot of it on my face after I use it, which is fantastic. So just trying to get the inner corner, just mostly like this center, I guess kind of like the inner half of my eye, and then just kind of blending. Blending it out kind of into the shade that's on the outer part of my eye. Just go back in with this brush. Maybe a little bit more here. Make sure there's not like a weird line. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I feel like that looks fairly natural. Let me bring this where the light's like a little bit less harsh, but I feel like that's good. All right, so now I have my two choices of lashes that I picked out today. So neither of these are the original like pair of lashes that I got that I really liked, because I saw the original pair that I bought and I'm like, I feel like they changed what they looked like, because like I had originally bought the 422s because I have this package that says like Ardell 422, and I like checked my order history and that's what I ordered. But when I saw like the 422 lashes in person, I was like, I don't like the way these look, and I feel like this was not something I would have bought. So I bought the 425s and the 426s. I feel like the 426s are like a little bit bigger of a statement than the 425s. So I think I'm going to try the 426s tonight and see how they look. If it's not like a natural enough look, then I'll go with the 425s. But let me go in here with scissors. Just got my nails done for the occasion. I did like the little French tip that everyone's doing, so I don't want to ruin these. Also, because they're white, I'm like a little panicked about staining them before Friday. Alright, so I'm going to try the 426 lashes here. I do have to trim them down to size just because I do have smaller eyes. I think I'm going to go with a little bit more mascara just so I have something to cling to. So I'm going to put on a little bit more of my 5D Lash Pal mascara by Makeup Revolution. I don't love it. It's a very chunky mascara, I feel like, but it is the cheaper of my two mascaras that I have, so I'm going to use it for now, just because I don't want to use the expensive one, because I'm going to take all this off very soon. Okay. Mascara touch-up is done. I wish my face looked like this at the end of my workday, but it doesn't want to do that for some reason. So, go in with these lashes. You get them open. I'm going to pull them out of the package from the back, so I'm going to end up cutting off some of the back of the lash anyway. These are like really stuck in here. Watch, I'm about to ruin my lashes right before my graduation. Good thing we tested this out, huh? So they're like quite long now, and I think some people wear them as is. I don't, just because like my eyes are a little bit smaller. So I'll typically cut from the back like a couple segments off. So I normally cut off like two. I think that was two. Yeah, I cut off 2 segments. You do want to make sure you cut from the back if you are going to cut, just because the front, like sometimes they'll start getting like really long really quickly, and for me it will like bother my eyelid if I have like a really long like lash like in the front. But these I feel like have worked pretty well, because like being biracial, like I am part Asian, so like I don't have fully Asian eyes, but I also don't have like fully like white eyes either. So I do have like eyelid, but like I don't have like too much. So I do really like the Ardell naked lashes, just because they do have a really thin band. They're supposed to feel, you know, because your eyes are supposed to feel naked, which is like a weird statement. But I'm gonna put on this first lash. I'm gonna go in with the Ardell glue. I do use the black lash glue just because I feel like it blends better, because I normally have on eyeliner. Oh, I didn't really do my eyeliner well. Hopefully there was still a little bit on my face, but trying to go with like a thin-ish line here. Although obviously the number of times you just saw me go over with glue, it's not super thin. But blowing on the lash a bit here, just so that it gets a little bit tacky, so that when I do like put it on my eye, it like wants to stick a little bit better. So I'm gonna move this over here so that you can hopefully see in this mirror what I'm doing. Okay. So I do try to place it on the center of my eye and then just kind of drag the like corners of the lash to like the inside and the outside of my eye. Just making sure that the inner corner is really stuck down, because I feel like I have a fair number of issues with that where my lash won't be stuck to the inner corner. But also trying to make sure that the outer part also like flares out, that it extends basically to where my natural lash is, so it doesn't look weird like it's cut off my eye. But I feel like I like this. Like I like this lash. Like, is it a little bit much? I guess, but I feel like it does look kind of natural, because it's not like the lashes aren't super thick. So I do feel like it's got like a nice like wispy look to it. So I do like this. I think these are gonna be the lashes. So back over here. So, just drop my lashes. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I'm gonna cut off 2 segments. There's probably like a more scientific way to go about this, like, you know, to balance out this part of your eye, cut off this much from one and then, you know, this much from the other, but I don't have time to do that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go in, and some of these layers like really stick up, which is kind of weird. But oh well. I mean, these lashes were like $5. They were buy one get one 50% off. So I guess, what do I want for lashes? They were like $3.50 each. So I'm going to cut off 2 segments here, and then I do try to just like roll it back and forth in my fingers, just so it's a little bit more eyeball shaped, I guess, just so it's like a little bit more ready to receive my eyelid when it's time. Some people I've seen will like wrap them around pencils and stuff, but I reuse my lashes a lot, so I feel like they're really goopy, and I do not want to destroy a pencil or like have my lashes get like weirdly very stuck to a pencil. When I rewear my lashes, it is really nice that I use a darker like lash glue, because I do use like the black Ardell Duo lash glue. Actually, I don't know if this is by Ardell. It's the Duo lash glue. Pretty sure it's by Ardell, but I'm not so sure. But it's nice because it will just like cover up like any of the eyeshadow I like had on my eyelashes before. So dual purpose. And also I like forgot to touch up my eyeliner, so you know the black glue just serves as that. But same thing, just blowing on my eyelash just so that it's nice and tacky when it is time to put it on. Hopefully turn this a little bit so you guys can see, but I don't know if you can. You're just gonna be looking at the side of me, I guess. Maybe like here, okay. So again, just trying to place it in the center of my eye, and then dragging the corners down so they're in the right places. I do use pointed tweezers for this, but sometimes it's just easier to use your fingers, because you know exactly where everything's going. But again, trying to line up the lash so that it lines up with my actual eyelashes so that I don't have like natural eyelash sticking out from beyond the false lash, and also just really making sure the inner corner is down because the inner corner is already popping up on this one. Please stick to my eyelid. But I feel like it looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice. I don't know why I look so shiny right now. I think it's just like this lighting, but I think this will be the look. So I will show you the two dresses that I have as well. It looks so much better, like not no super harsh lighting. I feel like I should like somehow get like a stand where it's here. I am gonna set my face just so that I don't get it on the dresses when I try them on. That'd be a bummer because they are white. So just go in here. I normally fan my face with like a little fan. I'm just worried because I just put on lashes. I don't want them to fly away. So I'm gonna fan very lightly. I feel like I normally will put on my setting spray before I do my lashes, just so that I don't run into this problem I'm having right here. But I do feel like with like the little bit of extra eyeshadow that I did, that I think this is gonna photograph really well. Just having like that little extra like depth of color, like maybe it doesn't look as good in person, but I feel like it's gonna look really good in pictures. So I will be right back and I will show you one of the two dresses. Well, I'll show you both the dresses, but I'm gonna show you the first dress that I'm gonna wear, which I'm gonna wear for the daytime ceremony that I have at 8:30 a.m. So I'm gonna wash my hands just because the dresses are white and I do not want to get foundation all over them. So I will be right back in my dresses, and you can't see it, but I am wearing my graduation heels. I'm trying to break them in. My feet already hurt, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But maybe just like the adrenaline of like the day will get going, and then my feet won't hurt anymore. But I'll be right back to show you the dresses that I have. This is the first dress that I have. You just tuck it in. I took off my heels, so now I'm not as tall because I had to put on. I think I'm gonna try to just tuck the front part here. See if I can place this somewhere you can see it a little bit better. So, back up a little bit more. So this is, this is the first dress that I have. Both of the dresses that I have are from Hello Molly. I like this one because I do feel like it's more like daytime, just like with the lace details. Both of the dresses I do have are off the shoulder, but I just feel like this is like just like a very cute daytime fit. Just like basic dress. You know, I feel like it's appropriate. I feel like it's timeless. I feel like it looks nice. And I feel like with, let me put this back here, but I'm getting where the lighting's better, but I just feel like it goes. I feel like it looks nice. Like it looks nice together. I forgot my lipstick. I'm also going to, I'm trying my new LA Girl lipstick primer, which I already have a little bit of lipstick on my face, but we'll cover that up. So I'm going in with my typical like lipstick that I wear like every day, just because I don't know what the day is gonna bring. So I don't know if it's gonna get hot or not, because it's been quite cold here in California, but Southern California I feel like is always much warmer. And I'm also gonna be wearing a very heavy graduation gown, because my rental was $125, which to me is insane. I'm also, I think, just like a little bit salty about it because I had to pay for it twice, because I graduated in December technically, so I rented the gown to take photos in, and now I like need the gown to actually graduate, and so I was like, I almost could have bought it at this point, which I thought about, but I'm like, I'm gonna wear it once, why would I buy it? But they do make it really enticing. They're like, we can like put your initials in it and everything, and I'm like, oh wow. I do not need like a $500 like graduation gown. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what I would do with it. It's just like a really big thing also, just like keep around. Like, I don't know, like if people frame them or something, but like I like kept my cap that like I had decorated. I kept that, but I don't know what people do like with their grad gowns if they keep them. Sorry if anyone commented. I seem to have lost the comment section here. I wonder if I can bring it back up. There we go. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything from you guys. But yeah, I think this will be look. I feel like it looks like natural enough. I think it will look good in photos. Might not look like as good in person, but I do feel like, okay, this cheek does not look good. This really needs to get blended more, but I feel like it's gonna look good in photos. I think it's gonna be good. So this is my like more daytime dress that I'm gonna wear to the daytime ceremony. And now I'm going to change into, I'm not gonna wear it with the Apple Watch. Take it off so you get like the full look. And I'm gonna put on like nicer earrings and like some necklaces also, but this will be the look, of course, with like a big grad gown. So I will be right back. I'm gonna show you the dress that I'm gonna wear for the nighttime ceremony. But it does look very similar to this. They're both from Hello Molly. They're both in size small. Just because ordering from Australian companies, like it would cost me like $10 to return it and get store credit. And like it just takes time. So I was like, well, let me just like order a bigger size, because it's like better to like take it to a tailor like if it's too big than if it's too small. Because it is a bit big, so like I do plan to like tuck this under here in the front. But I'll be right back in the nighttime dress that I have. So hang on. Okay, so this is the dress that I have for my nighttime ceremony. So I do feel like it's like a little bit more like nighttimey, because it is like sequined. Like I love this, but it's a similar style, just the off the shoulder. That's what I took my grad photos in. I do feel like it looks really nice, especially like with the sash here. I don't have to worry about like the shoulders getting in the way. I guess you could put this on your shoulders. This would look I look like a Disney princess. But I really like it. It's also from Hello Molly, so that fun like Australian boutique vibes. Just set this up here so that you can see the full dress. I decided to go with all white for my dresses just because, I don't know, I feel like that's more traditional, but this is the other dress. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit uncomfortable with the sequins, so I am not wearing this for both of my ceremonies, but I feel like it looks good. You know, it's like a good length, but it's still fun. Like, I just love like the sequins. Like, I think it's gonna be great, like just walking across like the basketball court stage, just like shimmering in it. I'm also thinking of doing like a red heel with probably this one for like the nighttime ceremony. Maybe I'll do it for the daytime ceremony. I don't know. I guess I'll have to try it, but because one of my school colors is red, so I was thinking, okay, I could do like a little red heel. That might be fun, but I feel like I'm gonna get professional photos taken in this, so I don't know if I want like the red heel. I'll probably wear like just like the basic beige like nude heel. Oh, you could cut this off if you don't like this part. Or the basic beige heel like for the nighttime with this. I look so scary with this shadow of my lashes. Let me talk to you all over here. So I think I'm gonna do the basic beige for this because I'm gonna get nice professional photos taken in this. Plus like my like red heels are like a little bit lower, so hopefully those are more comfortable because my feet hurt in the shoes I was just wearing. I'm not gonna show my feet, but there's like a definite line on them. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but you know, goes with the nails. The lady at the nail place was giving me like such a hard time about this because she's like, your nails are too short to do this. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I want for my nails. So, but I think it looks good. Plus, like, I think this is like my favorite like nail style to do because when it grows out, it's not super obvious because like it just like, it provides, I don't know, there's like, it just grows in with like more like skin color. So I don't have to go in and do my nails as often, which I'm really bad about doing. Like, if you watch my last couple of streams, like I just look like I had no nail polish on because it had like completely grown out, but we're trying to be better now. But very hyped for these. I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know if this is like too throwbacky like with like the basic white French tip, but I'm pretty hyped for them. So I think that's my plan. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but pretty happy with this. The dresses, I think they're like a little bit pricey. I feel like Hello Molly's a little bit pricey, but I feel like how many times in my life am I gonna graduate? So like just twice. Although technically like I had like 4 because like when I graduated from undergrad, I also graduated in December. So I think I had like a completely different dress in December than I did at like the May ceremony. And like same thing here, like I took photos in one dress for December when I actually graduated. Now I'm back for the ceremony in May and I have like 2 different dresses, but pretty hyped on this one. Like I saw this one on the website, I'm like, I have to have it. And I think it was like $90, but like, I think it's fun. I think it's nice. Looks festive enough. So that's what I'm gonna do. So thank you all for kind of hanging out with me, just kind of checking out the look here. But any requests you have for future videos or anything, or just comments, feel free to send me a DM. Just happy to answer those, and I really want to make this something you guys want to watch. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight.